Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am right now trying to find my needle. Well, crochet needle only. Not a needle. Crochet needle. But I am here. I'm on. Not sure if anyone else is joining me, but I'm here. Usually my husband joins me. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I did with my crochet needle. I've been using it quite a bit, guys. Good morning, Audie. I've been using it quite a bit. So now I'm trying to figure out what I did with them. Well, I already checked in my bag 3 times. No, that's not it. Yeah, I checked in my bag 3 times. Oh boy, what did I do with my crochet needle when I really needed it? By the way, those things are turning out gorgeous. I'll show it to you shortly. I'm not finished with it, and I need to, do the rounds like this. I could work on that, just, finish doing this right here. Work on the rounds, like fix that. But I really want to do my snowflakes. And I don't want to do the wrong size. I have 80 snowflakes. 80. That's pretty good. I thought it was more than that. Okay, let's see if we can find my snowflakes. Not my snowflakes. Let's see if I can find my because I can show you the snowflakes. See? I have a lot of snowflakes. I'm not finding what I really want to find, and that's my crochet needles. Because you have to have your crochet needles to keep going. I mean, I can work on the other thing, but then that would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? What in the world did I do with that size 4? It's not size 4. I work with a size 6 mm hook. What in the world did I do with that? Okay, it's not there. It's not there. Okay, we're gonna put you back in here. We are going to find this hook. La 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 la. Well, I answered the person on my comment and explained to them that it's for entertainment purposes only for now, until we get to another place. So, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day. Me, I'm trying to figure out what happened to something. Has that ever happened to you where you just misplaced things? Found it! I found my crochet needle. Yay! Wonder if I can lift this up just a tad. Ah, yes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rift Kids Craft Corner. How is everyone doing today? I was a little bit scatterbrained. That's a good answer. Scatterbrained. So, I'm here. So, yeah, I think this is my size. My size 6. It is. It's my size 6, guys. I use my size 6 for my yeah, I use the size 6. I think it's the size 6 I use. Or is it the size 5.5? It's like, what is it? What size do I use? Okay, it's not that. Not that, not that. Will you stop it? Thank you. Cleaned off the bed. Well, not the bed, but cleaned off the other place. Was that the only one I have? Or is that size 6? I think I told you I use size 6. Size 6 crochet needle. I think it's a size 6 is what I used. We'll see. If it comes out this same way. Oh, Merkles, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, it's a size 6. I can kind of tell by the size of the... If they are the same size as these right here, and it turns out that size, then it's a size 6 crochet needle. I am not one that crochets with I like using size 6 or I like using a size 5. 4 is not my favorite color. 4 is not my favorite size. This is a 4. I have the 4 in here. This is what I've been using for a different project. This is a size 4. It's a 4mm. Mergles, I can't read. Oh, 4mm. This is a size 4mm. This is a size 6mm. I like the 6mm. It's more for my finger size. And then you do 2. 1, 2. Yep, we are at it now. I'm just trying to wake up too. So how are you doing, Audie? How was your day? Now, you know, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I still wished you, I hope you had a blessed day. Doesn't mean other people don't. So I hope you had a blessed day. I found that on Facebook, I believe is what I found. So we found the needle, the crochet needle. And we're back to the square one. So we are at 80 exactly, which is not bad. Oh, Mergles, I forgot to turn that thing off. So, yeah, it's been a blessing. Beautiful day. Cold. We had about 3 heavy frosts here in Australia. And I haven't added DeviantArt to my link tree, but I will if someone's interested in my stuff. I will have it also on DeviantArt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really scared for our girls, actually. There will be a day we will be having a magpie season. And I don't think we can let them out. Even at night. Not night, but you know. in the evening.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Can you turn it off for me, please?
Why you...
I thought I turned it off, but it says I never did. If it's one thing, it's the other. So what usually happens is I'm like working on my crochet, and then I misplace my my needles, or I'll misplace something else. I'm one of those. In the morning, I'm a scatterbrain person. Would you agree, Audie? I'm a scatterbrain person when it comes to where did I put this? Where did I put that? But I'm still here. I'm on my live. So what I usually do is I'll twist it, go like this, and then I'll start again. But this time I'll start with a instead of doing it everyone else's way, I do it my way. Oh, why are you not aiming toward me? Thank you. So that starts that one, and then you do 2, 1, 2, and then you do another one right in here. That was weird. I did not move it. It moved itself. So I apologize. Like I said, this is not my home. So I can't claim it as my home. So we go. I am actually looking forward to Sukkot, though. Audie, are you here? So sorry, oh, okay. Good, you got my message. Yep, we're here. 1, 2, and you stay in the same stitch here. But yeah, I do love crocheting. By the way, the other thing is turning out gorgeous. I sent the information to the other person to just let them know what was wrong with the pattern. She said, thank you. That helps me make the pattern better. So, yes. I didn't get into trouble. No trouble at all. So we're on the second one, which is the second, I call it the second loop or the second row. This one doesn't make it look into a flower. It's one that just does the second row. It doesn't even look like a snowflake at the moment. Feels nice having the crochet needles in my hand. I like these crochet needles. I got them from believe it or not, Spotlight, I believe. Didn't we go over to Spotlight when I got these crochet needles, honey?
I'm not sure where we were when we got those two.
It's either that or it wasn't Anthony's. Next one I want to do after I finish this beautiful blanket is to work on my robe again, hand sewing it. A different robe. But this time I'm thinking about making a kimono type of robe. Or a katana. Not katana. What's the word? What is the word? Jeff, what is it? What is it that they... It's not a katana. What's the word?
What are you talking about?
That one robe that the girls wear.
Kimono.
No, not a kimono.
Yukata.
Yukata. A yukata. I'm thinking about making a yukata. I think the girls wear yukatas too. So, yeah. What in the world are you stuck for? Come on, let go. Thank you. My nose is really, really running today because it's so cold. Oh, my nose. Sorry. Needed my coffee. I am live, aren't I?
Couldn't say.
Jeff, can you check? Oh, Murgles, what did I just do here? It's okay. I'm doing well. It's just my nose is running. You can tell because my voice is okay. Awesome. Thank you, Adi. I was worried I wasn't live for a second because I was like, yeah. How was your day? It looked like you were having fun. It looked like you were having a lot of fun. So, yeah. I love doing this crochet. I have only, I done 80, not 82. Oh, I was on Facebook, my Facebook, and it showed a picture of you having fun over in I think it was Dallas. I'm not sure. But yeah. For your birthday? Even though I don't usually say just happy birthday, I'll just say I hope your day was blessed. You know that. Yeah, on Facebook. Showed you having fun for that day. Don't say it. Stop. Okay? I will stop. So anyway, back to this. We are going to turn this twice. Agreed. Agreed. And I will take that one off at the end of the live. I will. So here we go. There. Did I just mess up? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. So we're in row 3. Yeah. Did I mess up on this? No, I didn't. I did 3. It doesn't look right. I lost my track of thought. Okay. Oh. I see what I did wrong. Okay, so it's 3 here because of the fact that it's not in this little section there. It's supposed to be in this. That's awesome. Oh, miracles, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, I got it now. Took me a minute to think. So you go this, 1, 2. That's good. It really did help me, by the way. Oh my word. I was panicked. Yeah. Okay, we got it now. I think. But it turned out really pretty. It's turning out really, really pretty, that one thing that you and I discussed. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. Okay. Here we go. So, yeah. Okay, we got it now. 1, 2, 3. And then you go here. Let me see. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3. 1 here. And then 1, 2, 3. It just doesn't look right to me. Yeah, it took me a while though, didn't it? I don't think I like how this is turning out. I usually have it coming out a lot better than it is. Yeah, this morning I woke up with there we go. I'm gonna try this again. This part goes here. Uh-huh. Sorry about that. I'm having one of those off days for some odd reason. Okay, there we go. I knew I was messing up. It's like something's wrong here. I usually don't mess up like this. I know what I did wrong. Have you ever done that where it was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay, we are in the right thing now. 1. Yep. For a second, I thought I was going wrong again. Nope, I got it now. What happened was I was backwards. Oh my word. That was frustrating. Okay. I had this backwards and I was going this way and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Now it makes sense. So now we're back to not square one, but we're back to what we were working on. So here we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Took me a minute. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, yeah, it did turn out much better, and I can't wait to show you. By the way, I sent the message to the person I told you and I were discussing. She told me thank you for letting her know. She will keep that. She needed to know what her test pattern people Mergles. I can't even say the right words. But test pattern, when you're doing tests, your test people are struggling with. So she can write down in the pattern what's going on. And she said, thank you for the info. So, yay! Now this part is turning into a flower. By the way, when it does turn into a flower, it doesn't mean it's a snowflake. You have to do row 4 to make the snowflake. But right now we're doing the 3rd row. So, like I said in my thing, this is for entertainment purposes. I do this because it helps me unwind. What's the other word I'm trying to find? It helps me to relax after a hard working week, or it's the middle of the week actually here in Australia. And we had frost. You did call it. You did call it. She didn't get upset at all when I told her. And she's like, yep. And for someone who had dyslexia, when I was trying to follow the pattern, it was like, I don't understand. But now it's turning so pretty. So we are going as fast as we can to get this done. Because we have a lot to do, and I have so many of these snowflakes laying around, literally. So many snowflakes literally around. And I was talking to Adi about the possibility of doing that crochet as you go concept to finish these snowflakes together. Haven't I, Adi? I was like, Adi, should I do that? Because I came upon that concept. I've never even heard of that concept before. So, yeah, it's exciting. And actually, I made way too many of those test pieces. I made way too many of those test pieces. Oh, Murgles. Well, it's better to have more than less, I guess. But, I mean, it's already getting big. I was like, oh, wow. I thought I needed that many, but I actually needed less. But hey, this is my first time ever doing a test piece for someone, and it's like, whoops. One, two. Oh, I missed out on my count. So many. I did 30, and I shouldn't have done. Yeah, that's true. I can finish 2 blankets. I just lost my count. Sorry about that. I'm taking it apart because I lost my count. You have to count 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, because you're trying to make the flower part. No, thank you. And I will take you off. Glitch TB. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that person put up. I don't know exactly what that person put up. I just like, I don't need it on my channel. Because you don't know if that's, you don't know. They sometimes put their things on your channel, and you don't want that on your channel. Am I right? If you want to comment, please comment just what you think how I'm doing on my crochet, or in the chat, or just comment how to make it better, or even just say hi. But please don't advertise viewers or whatever those people are, or whatever that one. I will not be clicking on the website. Exactly. And on my channel is mostly artwork. I do crochet. I do other type of craft work. I don't do other things. It's been, like I said, over here in Australia, it has been, what's the word I want to say? It has been very cold. We have had 4 frosts. How many frosts have we had? We've had a lot of frosts over here. Welcome to my channel. Anyone else who comes here. This is just, at the moment, I am talking about anything and everything. I am finishing this little section of my crochet, if I can get to this. So you have to go into the second right here. Go here, click that, into there. I'm doing a invisible stitch. Now we will do a 1, 2, because I always do that. Go here and click. Nope, that didn't look right. I messed up again. Whoops. 1, 2. So there's that. Go this way, go here, and go into 1. Then go that, go there, go this way, go into this 2. And then you do 3. Then you do 1 stitch, and then you go back to doing the double crochet. Cluster. Then you're doing the picot. 1, 2, 3. When you do the picot, you go into those little lines right there, and you're done. And you slip stitch up on the very top. Then you go here. Whoops. I haven't done any other test pieces. That's the first test piece I've ever done before. And I'm not sure. If I do another test piece, it'll probably be a shawl next time. 1, 2, 3. And then you count 3. You go here. You do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. I was hoping to have at least 20 more done, and I didn't have 20 more done. I've been busy with something else. which Audie knows what I was busy on. Trying to keep up with something that I was supposed to do. When you become a tester, you have to do your test pieces, whether you, right now, I won't be showing the test pieces due to the fact that it's, you know, it's secret for this piece. So it's like, but I am a tester. My very first time I've ever tested anything. So I'm a tester of a pattern. Now I'm sure Audie has been testing for a long time, but me, this is the first time I ever did testing. So it's been really interesting. Jeff is about to finish his 4th book, I think he said. He was asking me dibs on what to put in his 4th book. And he had some questions. Oh, yeah, I did that right. For a second, I thought I messed up. No, I didn't. Did you know I can crochet without watching sometimes? I can actually crochet without watching. One time Jeff was talking to me and I was just crocheting only once or twice looking down. But most of the time my hands was just doing what I was doing. So funny. It is 8:30. Well, probably 9 o'clock now. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. It is morning in Australia. I have the heater going on in this room because it's so cold. Hopefully next year around this time we will be on our own home. Yeah, simple patterns is easier. When it's a pattern you don't know, it's like, yeah. I love making shawls. Shawls are pretty good. Shawls are very fun to do. 1, 2, 3. I think I counted 3. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take it out just to make certain I counted 3. 1, 2, 3. I had some people subscribe to my channel, which was quite interesting that they subscribed, and it was nice that they did. 1, 2, 3. But I do more than just crochet. I do more than just diamond paint, though I am going to finish that diamond painting. I need to. Jeff and I were discussing how to set up the thing for making it into a, what is it called? A lap table. And 1, 2, 3. And this. You should be able to see it. It's starting to turn into a snowflake. Right here's a nib right there. Well, not nib, but the point. So, yeah. And then you do the cluster one more time, which is it's better to do this in a dark color, and I can do it in a dark color, but right now I'm working on the white because I want to have more white on my bed, if that makes sense. I want more white on the bed. Although I might change it up after I finish this one. Not this one, but this one right here. I want to have... So I might change it up a little bit with the cluster of the snowflakes. Because I plan on making it look really good on our bed. And when I'm doing this, I'm talking. And yeah. I do talk about myself when I'm doing these lives. I do talk about what's going on in the world. Well, not world, but you know what I mean, around me. Do talk about the weather here in Australia because it's cold right now. I woke up with a little bit of a sniffle, which means it was too cold in my book. I'm excited about how this will turn out. It's taken me a while and I apologize. But hey, when I set my mind to doing something, I'll actually do it. I'll actually go and start working on things that I'm supposed to work on. Like on the test piece. I'm working on the test piece, but I just realized, oh, you have to finish this part right here. And what I mean by that is, you know, these things right here, I have to put them in through the little hole, not a little hole, into the little sections right in here and close it off. I have to do that. And I was like, well, I might as well finish that part off before I, do the next section. Because once I finish it off, it's going to look really good. But right now, it's like,
I have news to report.
What?
Might be considered... It's just for me. It's only minor. Minorly good and minorly bad.
Oh, boy.
Well, I've been chatting away to someone on the internet, who I'm trying to prove a point to, as you do with complete strangers all the time.
Yeah.
After all, we really, really care what people somewhere else in the world think about us all the time. It's ridiculous, but we do. You may have to get up and do something about that. Okay. You're available. You're good. Anyway, I thought, ooh, it's been 19 minutes that I've been chatting to this person. I'd better go down and see if my egg has boiled dry or not. The good news, it hasn't. It hasn't boiled dry.
Hey, it probably hasn't even been started.
It hasn't been boiling at all. Apparently there's this switch at the wall that you have to switch on first before the stove comes on. Just turning the dial at the bottom with, by the way, I might add at least the correct plate that the pot was sitting on. Doesn't help. As a result, in a fit of pique, I've now decided I'm going to have 2 eggs. Because I've gotten hungrier since I put the egg on.
Oh, my husband's so funny. Okay, one thing about Australia is that we don't have, if you're in America, we don't have what you call a switch to the side of our, we have a switch, but it's usually just for lights. Over here, they actually have it for turning on and off your stove.
You switch on anything and everything.
You switch on anything and everything.
It's like a main appliance switch kind of thing.
2, 3. So it's a main appliance switch.
So the stove has a separate switch.
So the stove has a separate switch.
The hot water system has a separate switch, which we leave alone.
Yeah.
That one stays on.
24/7, actually. But it's funny because when you're thinking about it, it's like, That's one thing different about Australia and America. You have a switch here. When I first found out about the switch, I was like, huh? Wasn't it, hun?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, huh?
Oh, I've just realised the other little bit of bad news. I went down there and I thought these eggs will be ready, so I put the toast on. Well, the toast is ready now.
Oh dear. Poor husband. He wants food. He wants food. He wants food. See, there's 2, 4, and 6. You have to have 6 of them to keep going. I haven't made the rest of the thing for it, but yeah. Ooh, it's cold. 1, 2. And I do it differently than what the pattern says. I actually do what you call a unique way of doing my. It pretty much starts it for me. It does. It pretty much starts it for me. Whoa. Yeah, thank you. And then we're back to the square one. Weird. So yeah, back to what Jeff was telling you about what happened with the egg. Oh, Markles, what am I doing? Sorry. For some odd reason, I'm not thinking correctly. We're back to square one. There we go. I'm not awake yet. I'm going to have to drink some lemon juice, I think. Lemon hot juice. Because the phlegm is really strong right now in my throat. So, anyways, back to what I was saying.
Having my breakfast back to front. Toast with peanut butter now, toast with egg later, instead of the other way around. Still starting off the day better than 90% of the world's population.
True.
Roof over my head, food on the table, etc. Clothes on my back. Can't be said about everyone.
I mean, we were reading about what happened to people in Canada. That's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
How many percentage of the population now doesn't have a home?
Quite a large percent.
Because of this,
it's getting up close to more than 20%.
It's getting up to 20%.
Yeah.
People don't have homes.
Third world country levels. It's worse, actually.
Yeah. One, two, three, four, 5. That's kind of sad when you think about it. And he wants everyone to eat bugs. I mean, any bugs. not just
not everyone, just the peasants.
Just Jeff says just the peasants. Technically, you would call me and my husband peasants.
Anybody not earning $1 billion per year, dear, is
Yeah.
peasant.
Oh. Well, yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Alamachoki. Okay. Yeah. So here we go into this one to do the hidden stitch. I like doing the hidden stitch because it just makes it much, much better. So as you can tell, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to do what you call a wraparound twice. I usually lift it up to about that high. Then I go here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go under, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 3. Then you do 1, 2. Oh, we keep going. We keep going this morning. Yep. And that finishes that little section right there. Then 2 stitches. Then you go back and you do this. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. Then 2 stitches. It's much easier to see with a colored yarn than with a white yarn, because my crochet needle is actually a gray color, so the white doesn't really show very well on it. And you just go around. You just go around and you do 3, 2, double crochet, double crochet cluster, which I love making the clusters. Oh my word. I fell in love with doing the clusters. They're fun. Then 2 stitches. Then double crochet cluster. Two stitches, double crochet cluster, and 2 stitches again, double crochet cluster. So what you need to do is you have 2 double crochet clusters in the same thing with 2 stitches in between. And when you become better at it, you can actually, yeah. There we go. Then double crochet cluster. Sorry, 2 stitches and then double crochet cluster right here. Now, I do it different than some people because when I do the double crochet cluster, and then I do the 2 stitches, then double crochet cluster. Then last but not least, you finish with 2 stitches. And this is row 2. One. Yes, that's 1 and 2. And then I do what you call an invisible stitch. I might go with a different color after this, just so you can see what I'm doing. But right now, not 1, 2. Now we're in the double crochet cluster set. So you go here, you go here, and you go through 2. Then you double crochet, and then you do this again, and you go through 2. And then you go through 3. And then you do 1, 2, 3 instead of the 2. Then here, 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 and 3. Then 1, 2, 3. And you do 1 single crochet. Then you do 1, 2, 3. Then you do double crochet cluster, 3 stitches, double crochet cluster. And this part makes the flower. Even though I'm not making a flower, I'm just saying that makes a flower. In my mind, I think this is called a flower, even though technically it's supposed to be the but it does make a flower look when you look at it. I'll show you what I mean when I finish the 3rd row. This is the 3rd row. One, two, 3. The game I play now on Switch is called 4 Seasons. It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not quite understanding it, but hey, we're getting somewhere on there. But am I enjoying it? Not 100%. I still will play it, but it doesn't mean I like it 100%. Till I understand what they want me to do. They want me to marry someone on there, like within 1 year. They want me to marry somebody on the game.
Rush.
It's like it's a rushed game, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I looked, one of the characters looked close enough to my husband, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll marry that guy since he looks close enough to my real life husband. So that's what I did. I do gaming on this channel now. It's only on my Mondays when I do gaming. Everything else is craft. Like this is the dry craft. The wet craft is anything to do with sticky, clay, what was the other one? Silicone, and even resin. That is what, yeah, it's looking good. And those 1 crochet. So what I'm going to do is, if I want to show you guys how to do this, I'll probably go on to the dark blue to give you an idea of how to make this, because like I said, with white you can't see it. Not with a white crochet. Not It's a gray crochet needle, but it's a white, off-white, what is it called? An off-white yarn. And that's what it says, off-white. It's a Seasons, what is this called? Finders, 4 Season Finders, 100% cotton. And this is an off-white. Yeah, I can show it to you. 1, 2, 3. Then you go in this and you do 1 single crochet. Then you go over here and you do 3 stitches, and then you go and do a double crochet cluster, which I'll show. I think I'll get my blue color one to help you see what I'm doing. Because this white is just too white on my it's too gray with the white. You can barely see it. Yeah, I wanted it to look like snowflakes, but hey, you can make blue look like snowflakes too, right? You can make it look blue like snowflakes. Snowflakes are technically white. But you can do with whatever you want. Some people want to make green snowflakes. Don't know why, but I guess that, you know. But I want to go with blue because I wanted to stay with the cool colors of the winter theme, because we are technically in winter here in Australia. So I was trying to stay with the winter theme in Australia. You know, every time I look online and they're saying summer, summer this, summer that, and I'm like, where's the winter people? Where are the people in winter? Okay, so 1, 2. And then we're going to do the last bit of this. And I think the next one I'll do is in a blue color. I think the dark blue will be a lot easier to see, and I can explain what I'm doing. Although this is just for fun, seriously. Oh. Don't get ahead of yourself when you're working on your crochet. I do, but don't do it. Double crochet cluster. Sorry for the yawn. Need coffee. I would check and see if it's boiling too much, hun.
Yes, dear.
He's boiling water for hard-boiled eggs. But one thing I can say about Australia is that you don't have to worry about. You can turn the you can turn off the electricity through the wall. It's really interesting. But then again, I've lived here for almost 12 years. Now, can someone explain what ergonomic crochet hooks are like? I don't have them, but what are they like? I think that's what they call them, is ergonomic crochet hooks. Never had them. My hands are pretty steady and yeah. Ergonomic, I guess. Ergonomic. I don't know what they are. I use a normal crochet hook. My crochet hook size is 6 mm for this. So, yeah. 3. Do this right here. 1, 2, 3. I keep saying counting 3, but it's 3 stitches. And then set up for the double crochet cluster. I'll show this shortly when I change to a dark blue color. I think that will help. Oh, okay. Are they better? I mean, I've never had problems with them myself. My grip is not tight on my crochet hooks anyways. For real. Wow, I'm going slower today than I normally do. Could be because it's cold.
Could be. Anybody else disturbed by that, she'll simply have to watch your video and fast forward.
Yeah. Basically. I mean, I've never had them myself. I will tell you, don't use if you want to fit a yarn into a needle, make certain your needle is big enough for the to thread the needle. I don't have needles big enough for threading, so I can't really darn the or do the round that I want to do. So yeah, that's fine. I just don't really I haven't used them yet. I never even heard of them until lately. My hands are not holding it tight, it's just holding it lightly. But then again, I don't really, my tension is, this is one thing someone told me when when I started crocheting in front of them. They checked my tension and they're like, wow, your tension is perfect. I'm like, what do you mean? They go, your tension, your crocheting is, your tension is perfect. I'm like, okay. I'm not doing anything different. I've never been a tight crocheter. I'm more of a light, soft, gentle crocheter. That was when I was in New South Wales when someone told me my tension was perfect. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try that. So basically use a smaller hook to do it. Okay. I might have to do that. Because I don't know how else I'm going to do it because of, well, I do have a needle, but it is really tiny. And did I just pass by it? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Sorry, I'm counting here. 1, 2. Yeah, I did it right. I did it wrong. Did I really do it wrong? Sorry, I have to frog it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I have to frog it. And right when I think I was doing it right, it's this one right here. Everything else has them, but this one didn't. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. So 1, 2, 3, and right here. I did have to frog it too far, but I was like, oh, Murgles. So yeah, I had frog it a little bit. You know, I never even knew these terms, frogging, before. Not originally when I started crocheting. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. I was right on the 4th row, and what happened was I noticed something's wrong. I have to fix it. And that's what happens when you are not paying attention. You have to fix what you've done. I was counting it, and I was like, wait a minute, something's off. I wasn't too far into it, so that's a good thing. And anyways, this is just a small project. Well, not small. It's the biggest project I ever went into, but I'm talking about this section right here. This is only doing the snowflakes is a small project. Yep. Let go of my hand. Thank you. And then you go here, and I do what you call a hidden stitch. I learned this on Instagram. They taught me how to do a hidden stitch. So I go in here, hide it there, and then tighten it right here. And then you lift it up to here. 2 wraps. Do this. Yarn over, pull through, 2. Yarn over, go under, pull through 2. I'll show this on a dark blue color because you can't really see it with the white, because I'm not using a colored crochet hook. So this is an off-white color with a gray colored crochet hook. And white doesn't really show up when I'm showing. So if I do an instructional, I'll have to make certain I use a dark color, won't I? But I need to make as many of these as possible. So I'm at 80, which is a good sign. I have to be at 80. So I might do mostly whites and a few odd colors. That's what I'm thinking. Dark blues, white blues, light blues, and all that. So, yeah. If you will excuse me, I need to blow my nose. I apologize, guys, but it is cold here. Yeah. Well, I have to make 144 of them. Maybe I have to make less when I think about it because of the fact that if I'm going to do what I'm thinking of doing, I don't need as much as I think. Now, I still need over 100, but I don't need as much as 144. I might need less, or 142. So, yeah, long story short, I might need 144. It depends. It depends on what I plan on doing. I'm thinking of doing stitch as you go. What I mean by that is after I'm done making my motifs, they would call these motifs. If I finish up with the motifs, then they will be about 140. It might be less than 144. Because if I do the stitching as you go, you have to make your motifs first. I don't really like calling them motifs, though. They're not technically motifs for me. They're snowflakes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what happened. I had to make certain I didn't miss that. And I had a frog, which is so much fun when you have the frog. Defrog or whatever it's called. Basically, you're taking apart your yarn. And they say it sounds like a frog, maybe? I don't know why they call it frogging or defrogging. Does it sound like a croaking or something when you're taking it apart? Never even noticed it. Is that a term they used back in the 20s and the 2000, not 2000s, but 1920s and 19. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Good. So, yeah, the frogging is an interesting word. I wonder if they used that term back in the 1920s or the 1910s when they were doing crochet and all that. I noticed that crochet is taking off this year, like really taking off. It's big time crochet. I think it's because Taylor Swift wore a crocheted sweater or something, or dress or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't really look at the news myself, so I don't know what's going on in the world. If that makes sense. So, yeah, no clue. Go there. Good. 1, 2, 3. I found out about Canva, where I can put all my things up on Canva and see what people think. You know, it's ideas that are flooding through my mind of, well, this is what I've made, this is what I'm selling on my Shopify. I'm thinking that's how I'm going to probably use it to do my advertisements on Shopify by doing it on Instagram, showing my Instagram, my product. You can let me know if you like that idea. But those are things I'm thinking about doing to enhance my Shopify and try and get some of my Shopify stuff sold. I am also looking for everything that's misplaced. I mean everything. I'm also planning on getting a special drawer that's a deep drawer later on, but not right now. The deep drawer one is a deep drawer system with a little it's not a top hat, but a little what it's not a cutout. What is it called? Where you have a drawer, but you have it where you have something covering it. It's like a cover over your drawers, so nothing can get in.
Like a lid?
Yeah, like a lid. That's another thing I was thinking about doing. I also plan on start making stuff, and this is another thing. This is later on in the channel. I plan on doing. My husband will be using his CNC machine, and I will be, and he also will be using the lathe to start making some diamond painting pens. That's one thing he's thinking about doing. He's also planning on using his lathe to use for other things. I am thinking of making shirts and different things. I also planning on bringing everything into there's a place I have, and they said that they will join it, so I really need to start doing the backstory, or not backstory, but you know what I mean. I also have Discord. I haven't added that even into the, what is it called? Into the links that Audie usually puts in. I don't even have my Discord in, and I don't have my DeviantArt in. So I have DeviantArt. I also will be adding my gorgeous dinosaurs. I do plan on making more dinosaurs, but I'll have 3 of the dinosaurs in there. The 4th one is actually going to be a stegosaurus when I actually start working on the stegosaurus, but not right now. Stegosaurus is making the stegosaurus, what is it called? The shoots, not the shoots. What are they called? They're the scales, the stegosaurus scales will be kind of interesting to make, because I know how to make the face. It's just not the skills. So that's going to be fun. I think the Ankylosaurus turned out really well. Okay. 1. Come on. Come on, come on. 2, 3. Yes. And 3. And now I'm doing a hidden stitch again. And we're going to go with a darker color. Yeah, the link tree. That's the one I was thinking of, is the link tree. On my link tree, I just don't have it set up where you can see about the Discord and all that. Spinal plates. Yes, Audie, thank you. When I can't find my words, Audie will help me. So 2, 4, 6. We got it. So we did really well on the white. I want to do more white, but right now I will show you how to do this. Using a dark color, you can see what I'm doing. I think that will help. Okay, so first things first, I go under, I wrap it under. So this is so we're going to start showing you exactly how I'm making this snowflake. So instead of going under and doing this, instead of doing that in what most people will tell you to do is to go under, pull it through, do that. Oh, not do that, but sorry. This is a magic circle, sorry. Go under, do this, pull through, go yarn over, pull through the one right here, and then you do 2 stitches to start the magic circle. I do it differently. Mine is go under, pull through, there. You take it right here, you wrap it, it's called, you twist it, you go under, you pull through, and then you yarn over and you pull through one up here. Just give me a minute while my threads go in the right way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And then you go through here, right here, and you go through 1. You don't go through 2. Although my needle said, no, I'm going to go through 2. But no, you go through 1. And you make certain that people can see the thing. Okay. Now, because I did that, now we're going to do what you call yarn over, pull under, pull through, and you have 4 on your hook, which is 4 strands, as you can see. You yarn over, you pull through 2, and you should have 3 strands on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 3, and that starts the double crochet cluster. Then you do 2 stitches. I do it differently than others, but I fell in love with the magic circle hidden stitches. So now you pull through, then you pull through 2, then you yarn over, go under, pull through. You have 4 on your hook, as you can see. Then you do yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Then you do, and you do this, how many times do you do this? 4 more times. So you do 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then you go again. Yarn over, go under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Make certain you get all of that 2. Okay. Then you yarn over, pull through 3. Then you got your stitch. That is called a double crochet cluster. Then there's 1, 2. Then you go back, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 3. 2 stitches. I have 4 on mine so far. I call them arms. Go under, pull through 2, yarn over, go under, pull through 1. Then you have 4 on your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. You have 5 on your stitch, on your stitch. 5 on your hook, there's 1, 2. So you need to have 5 of those arms. Yarn over, pull under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. Then 2 more. Stitches. And you click it like that. And then you do a hidden stitch. I will not do what everyone else does. I usually go for a hidden stitch. I like using the hidden stitch because it makes my crochet much more professional looking. Even though this is not for a professional thing, it still makes it look really good. Now we are on. So as you can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see that? 6. So you twist 1, 2. You have 2 twists. Yarn over, go under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. And that starts the next stitch. And then you do 2 stitches, and then you do the double crochet cluster. Today I'm in the mood to kind of show you what I do so you can understand. The white wasn't showing up, so I'm now doing it in blue. Now you yarn over, you do 2 stitches. Then you go into this one right here. You yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. That didn't sound right. 2 stitches. I'm talking about my voice sounds weird. Yarn over, go under, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Then yarn over, pull through 3. Go 2 stitches again. And you just do this all the way around. It's on your, yeah, there. Yarn over, pull through 3. And then again. So we're at the beginning. You need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of 2 double crochet clusters and 6 sets of, so there's 2 sets of double crochet clusters, but in between is always a 2 stitches. So you have your stitch on your hand, yarn over, go under, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go under, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then do 2 stitches, and again. So that's the second step. So the first step was pretty easy. The second is even easier. The third step is quite interesting. It is. It's quite interesting. Now, when I'm doing like a sample, I pay attention to what they want me to do in the sample. Even though I do it differently, I still follow their sample or their pattern. Even though I don't agree with a couple things, like I do shortcuts myself. But yeah, I'll still follow their sample, their pattern. So that's when I'm actually doing a tester, being a tester. Then you go here, and we're on our last leg of this. So if someone asked me to make a sample for them, I could do it. But like I said, I follow exactly their pattern as they do it, and then I might do when it's me myself, I would do an alternate myself, but that's me. Okay, and we're on the last double crochet cluster, and then you had 2 stitches, and you go under this and you pull this through, just 2. There we go. Then you do and as you can tell, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 double crochet clusters, and there's 6 stitches in between the double crochet clusters and 6 stitches outside the double crochet clusters. Trust me, they're important. So this is row 1, this is row 2. Sorry. This is row 1, this is row 2. So now you do twist, twist, yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, under, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. It goes different this time. Then you do 3 stitches instead of 2. And then you do the same, yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Now this is where it goes different. 1, 2, and 3. I am counting 3 stitches. So there's 3 stitches. You go and do a single stitch right here. Then you do 1, 2, 3 stitches again. And you do a single stitch. No, not a single. Then you go back to doing the double crochet cluster. I gotta remember I'm not on the 4th row yet. 2 stitches, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the one I call a flower. Then 1, 2, 3. And you'll see why I call it a flower once I'm done with it. You'll see that it looks like a flower. Well, to me it does anyways. So that's that right there. 1, 2, 3. Pull through 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 stitches. Go under, pull through, do a single stitch. That's a single crochet, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Then you do the double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Double crochet cluster. Then 3 stitches. Oh, I almost messed up there. 3 stitches, go through 1, pull through, then click it in. That's a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And double crochet cluster again. Then 3 stitches. Double crochet cluster. But as you can tell, it's starting to look like a flower. That's what it's starting to look like. I call this 3rd stage flower stage because it looks like a flower when you're done. And I'm on my last double crochet clusters on this row. Three stitches. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. One stitch. One, two, three. And then take a breather from that and you go under this right here. And that one too. And you go here. and you pull it through. And we're on the 4th row after I show you why I call it the flower. Doesn't that look like a flower? Really? When you look at this, it looks like a round, these look like petals to me. It looks like a flower. Now, you go 1, 2. Now you're doing the main arms. You go and you do that, and you go through here and you make a double crochet cluster. Again, 3. 1. Then you go and do a double crochet cluster. And then you do three of these to make the picot. And you go under, you pull through all of it. And then you do a double crochet cluster again. And we're done. Then you do 3 stitches. Single crochet. 3 stitches. Single crochet. If you don't know how to single crochet, I can show you that too. 3 stitches. We're doing the double crochet cluster. So here's you do the 3 stitches, then you have one loop on the hook. You do a yarn over. You go through the loop right under here in your main right here. You go under, you pull through. You yarn over, you pull through 2. You yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Then you do 1 stitch. Yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. Then you do 3 stitches to make the picot. Then you do yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go under, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then yarn over, pull through 3. Then you do 1, 2, 3 stitches. Then you do a single crochet. So you have 1 loop right here, 1 loop. Then you go under, you pull, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's it. Then do 3 stitches. Yarn under, yarn over, pull through, and you should have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's it. That's the single stitch or single crochet. So yeah, it's a pretty easy stitch once you understand it. I actually look at tips and tricks on how to make it a little easier for myself. I watch a couple of people I love watching. to help me get better at it. That's where I learned about the hidden stitch. I love that hidden stitch because it just saves me lots and lots of time. And it makes my crochet turn out even better. But I will actually do a short video of how to do things. I'll start with single crochet before we get to the intermediate. I think this is technically what you call it's not really beginner, but it's beginner friendly. Once you understand it. For someone who has dyslexia, I understand it very well. It's very interesting how my brain works. When do you agree, Audie? Very interesting how crochet. You can make clothing with it. I plan on making a skirt. I might make what you call a skirt with snowflakes, and then I might put material underneath it to help it look better. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun crochet project. But I am actually most likely going to start teaching how to do crochet itself. But I'm not when I'm doing my lives, it's just me unwinding. I have to unwind after a rough week or a rough 3 days. It's my unwinding day and just doing some crocheting and talking about my life and all that. That's what I do. That's why I put the disclaimer. If I'm doing instruction, I'll actually put this is an instructional video. But yeah. Right now I'm just doing it. But I was showing you what I was doing. But I think this will be bigger than I thought it was going to be because after learning from the other thing, no. Another project I'm making is for something else, which I can't show you until later on. But it's the one I'm trying to work on. It's a 4mm, which is a 4mm hook. I don't know what hook that is in American terms. Don't know, but it's 4mm. It's a small hook. It's like a really tiny hook. This is a 6mm, and it's enjoyable. I'm just showing you basically it's not done. I have to make a border around it. So, and then last but not least, I hate when I have something lodged in my throat. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hurts, hurts, hurts. And there you go. We are almost done with this this thing right here. Then you do 3 stitches to finish it off. And you look for these 2 little stitches right here to do the hidden stitch. I would rather do hidden stitches. That way it makes my, I know it's not really professional, but it looks more professional in my book. And then you just do this real quick. Cut it off in the middle right here, and you're done. And then you just tighten it like that, and you're done with the snowflake. And then you can tell it's a snowflake is because there's these little arms right here that shows the little picots right there. And that's a snowflake. Now, I haven't did the border. I haven't fixed it to look really like a snowflake. But that's how you do the starting part. I haven't done the border yet. I need to blow my nose again. Sorry. I have to blow my nose. Pardon me. That sounded really bad. But that's how you do the snowflake. Now I'm going back to white because that's what I'm technically right now wanting to get as many whites as possible because I am going to be making most of it white, although there will be some that is not white. But I think if I did an instructional video, I would do a different color so you guys can see what I'm doing. And there you go. You have your first double crochet cluster. Then you do 2 stitches. Starting with it can be a little bit fiddly, but it's not too bad once you understand what you're doing. Trust me, when I first started this project about 2 months ago, I kept forgetting how to make the double crochet cluster. Or I forgot how to make the snowflakes. Now it's like I have to get it done. Friday, I don't know if I'm going to go with diamond painting, although I think I really want to finish that diamond painting. I have to finish it so I can make it into the lap desk I'm planning on doing. So I might do diamond painting this coming up Friday due to the fact that I have to finish it up. The sooner I get that thing finished, the better, so I can make it into a gorgeous lap tray for my brother-in-law. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So if I did do an instructional video, I think I would not do it in white. I don't think so. And like I said, if I do an instructional video, I'll say instructional video. This is instruction how to do a single crochet. This is how to do. I would probably do one where it's called you do all 3 stitches, if that makes sense. You do all 3 crochet terms. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. I'm just counting how many I needed. So I think if I did an instructional video, I would definitely make certain to show the tips and tricks that I learned instead of doing it the other way. Do it, I'm not telling people to do it my way, but to make it easier on yourself. People get their tips and tricks when they learn to crochet and they're like, okay, well, why isn't this going through? Why are you not going through? Did I make you too tight? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this little part. You have to use Urgles. Yay, I got it in. I was like, why aren't you going through? Because I made it a little too tight. And this is the one I did just now. Now, this is, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to have 6. Now, when you do this, you take it here, 1, 2, wrap it around, go through, and it starts it. Some people say you do it a different way. On the standing, I do it the way I'm making it because it's easiest, but that's me. Some people do it differently. Me, I just do it, I do it. So I will be doing an instructional video, but I think the instructional video will be doing a slip stitch, how to do a slip stitch, how to do a, how to do a single crochet, how to do a double crochet, how to do a half double crochet, how to do a triple crochet. I don't know if there is one that's called a half triple crochet. I don't know about that one. They call them trebles here in Australia, treble crochet. But I'm not Australian originally. I'm American, so I'll be using American terms. How to do a slip stitch. All those easy ones first. before I do any patterns. Does that make sense? And then after that, show how to make a washcloth. Then how to do a snowflake. How to do a double crochet cluster. How to do a puff stitch. Took me a while to learn that one. Doing a puff stitch was not easy in my book. How to start a granny stitch. This is actually what you call a granny stitch, but the granny, it's a granny square. It is a granny square. This is what you call a hexagon. Snowflake granny stitch is what this is. But I think to start off, if I do any instructional, is to start with the basics first. And then after that, show my slip my tricks, my little tricks. Now I don't know. I do know how to do one amigurumi, one, and that's a dolphin. I did learn how to do that. Am I good at amigurumi? No, I am not. I'm not strong in amigurumi. Then you do 2 stitches and take it here, go into this one right here and this one right here, and into this one right here. Then do 1, 2, wrap around, and then you do that, this, and done. So yeah, if I teach crochet, I think the first thing I would do is teach how to do the basics. That's what I would do. And it would only be like 30 minutes to show all of that. And I would show all 4 of them, all 4 stitches, I think. And then I would show how to do things I've learned, like the puff stitch and all those things. So I feel like I am accomplished today, but what I have a few things I have to finish up. That is for a tester. I might test something else later on, but I want something that's not too rough on me. Not that the granny square one wasn't rough on me. It was kind of interesting. So what do you think? Should I do an instructional video of how to do certain things? Like first start with you first learn how to do the magic circle, all the little tidbits first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Then you do this. Then teach about the single crochet and maybe do a project with single crochet in it. That's pretty easy. And just give me your true opinion. Should I start doing that, or should I hold off until we get our own place? Tommy, stop growling. I know you're hungry. It would only be for 30 minutes, and it would be pretty much yeah. It won't be no live to do that. So it would be starting with that and then teaching about the double crochet, doing the double crochet cluster or the triple crochet cluster or long double crochet clusters and stuff like that. So when you do come upon someone who's making snowflakes and stuff, you understand when someone says long double crochet cluster, was that? No, I won't do the magic circle yet. I think I will do first teaching the how to do the stitching or the I want to do the basics first. Yeah. It's not really technically, I don't call it the magic circle. I just call it a circle. That's just something I do. And right now it looks like a flower. It's starting to look like a flower if you look at it. It's like really funny when you look at that. That looks like a starting of a flower. So yeah. If I do teach crochet, I mean, I'm not the best teacher. I've never been a teacher per se. But I guess it matters to me somewhat if people are not happy with my crochet teaching, even though I wasn't actually teaching instruction. I can teach instruction if I would have to do it in, it's not going to be in a 3-hour crochet video. And then someone can do a critique on how I'm doing on the instructions when I'm doing them. There we go. Like the do's and don'ts of crochet. That's another thing I can teach. The do's and don'ts of crochet. I learned so much since I've been crocheting. One, two. Can you believe it was almost a year ago? Was it almost a year ago when you had that accident, dear?
A year ago that I had what?
Your accident.
Yes.
Almost a year ago. Or exactly a year ago. A little bit past a year ago. Jeff had his back accident. Sure in the world was not happy over it. I remember how I had to say, "Oh, guys, I have to leave very quickly. Something happened to my husband." I remember that. Felt so sad. And then he was in so much pain. He was in so much pain when he got home. One thing I'll teach you is that, not teach you, but one thing I'll tell you is being a wife, it says in scripture, not scripture, but in the marriage vows, well, sickness and in health. I did, didn't I? Yeah. That was a while back, but wow. I'm looking back in the time and I'm like, yeah, I know. You were all panicked with me. You were really concerned about him just as much as I was. Yeah. Now he can't work that type of job ever again. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then it was panic. I said, "I'm sorry, I have to get going. I have to let you guys go for a little while just to see what's going on." And I was like, "I have to go now." And then later on, I explained what happened. And yeah. Yeah. Well, there's this saying in the marriage vows. Will you love him while in sickness and in health? Well, at that time, even if your back gets damaged, will you love him? Yeah, I will. I always love him. It was crazy. I was actually crying at the end of that live. I remember during that live because I was like, "What do you mean? What happened to my husband?" Now, exactly. It was exactly like he said. His back? And then later on, we found out his back was fractured. It took them 6 months to find out his back was fractured, meaning he had a crack in his back. Mm-hmm. Yep. And how many times did I have to do a move on live, and not live, but on my channel? Like I'm moving. How many times did I have to do that? I think it was 2 times, 3 times since I've been YouTubing. That was fun too. Yep. Yep. So much has been going on in my life. A lot has been going on in my life. So, yeah, thank you, honey. That's pretty much how I felt at that time. I was like, what? And there was that other time when he was working for the other place, when he was sick. He was actually very sick because of the dust and the everything about that place. We've gone through a lot. A lot. We're still going through a lot. We're waiting for lawyers to get in touch with us saying, yes, you're going to get paid. No, you're not. Or something like that. We believe we will. Most likely we will. One, 2, 3. There was no stair climbing trolley, and that was frustrating. Can't believe it's been a year. A surprise. Yeah, it's a little bit past. It was exactly on the 29th when he had his accident. Either the 27th or 29th, but I'm thinking back on it and I'm like, wow, 1 year. 1 year since that whole thing happened. Now he's working on a book. A fiction book, but he's working on a book. Actually, it's a trilogy to be actual. It's a 4-book trilogy, I think. And he still needs to find a publisher for it. So we have little goals we have to reach. And I'm trying to sell things on Shopify, which is fun. And I finally came upon Canva, which is teaching me how to do better on advertising my stuff. So that's pretty cool. And that will be going on to my Instagram soon. We are almost done here, and I think, yeah, we're not doing bad, Audie. Look at the time. We're not doing bad at all. I'm just trucking along, getting these done. Yep. There we go. Hidden stitching finished. So like I said, on Friday, I'm not sure what I think I'm going to just finish up I think I'm going to finish up with the diamond painting. I think I need to do that diamond painting and finish it up, because I have a plan for that diamond painting. I really do. I do. And there you go. That is a snowflake. It's not 100% done yet, because when it's finished, it will turn into Marshall, where did I put you? Right here. It will turn into this. I haven't done the what you call the, because this shows off the snowflake. This does not show off the snowflake, but it's the beginnings of the snowflake. But it's this will show off the snowflake, because right here is where you're going to be doing all your long double long double crochet cluster, and that just brings it out, like really brings it out. So I'm just showing you, this is just the beginnings before you start doing the border around it, or the rest of the crochet. So it is almost 2:30. I am I'm not saying I'm not well. It's just I have a frog, not a frog, but I have something caught in my throat. Thank you for staying with me. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. Many blessings and shalom, everybody. I will be doing some changes on my channel. That is positive. I have Mondays is a no-brainer. That is my gaming day. I just do games. That's it. I play Paleo Pines most of the time. On Wednesdays, which is today is Wednesday for me, I will be doing either crochet. I will either be doing latch hook, crochet, sewing, or anything that is yarn work. Yarn, threads. And on Fridays, I'll either be doing silicone molds, I'll be doing resin, diamond painting, anything that is wet. Anyways, many blessings and shalom, guys. I will see you on Friday. Most likely we'll be doing a diamond painting, because I got to finish that diamond painting. I have to. Because that will later on turn into a resin project. I know it sounds weird, but that's what we'll do. Anyways, many blessings and shalom. Bye, guys.